guys have been asking us all the questions on social media. Chad, let's get stuck in on this beauty.
Cool.
Now, Peter from Tarpawley has asked, what is the horsepower of the new CBR 600RR and what improvements have been made since the 2005 CBR 600? That's a lot.
That's a lot. So horsepower, let's get that out the bag. So it's 119.4 to be precise, which is about the same as the old bike, which was ended in 2017.
Yep.
In terms of improvements, it's colossal because it's been such a long time since we've made any improvements to the CBR. The big talking point is going to be rider aids and electronics.
Yep.
So the old CBR 600 had nothing, and this has got full access IMU, which means you've got lean sensitive traction, lean sensitive corner and ABS, anti-wheelie, quick shifter, everything you could possibly name.
Yeah.
And to control all that, you need a new dash, new clocks, and it's a completely new bodywork, completely new aero package. This is the most aerodynamic bike in this class. So the tank is a little bit lower, so you can get your chin lower.
Yeah.
You've got the aero wings. So comparing it to the old bike is colossal. It's such a massive difference.
Yeah. So Peter, I hope that answers your question. Next up, Stephen from Warrington has asked, when will pricing and availability be released for the CBR 600RR?
Well, the CBR 600RR was only released at EICMA just a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
So bikes are looking to be arriving early next year, probably spring, and that's when pricing will be announced. But I imagine it's going to be on par with other bikes in this class.
There you go, Stephen. You can get your hands on it then. So more of your questions to be answered. Dave from Walsall has asked, what's the difference between the standard and adventure sports Africa Twins?
Bit of a significant change for 2024 with the Africa Twins. So this is the adventure sport, which means we've got the big fuel tank, and this is more accommodated for road riding. So this has got a 19-inch front wheel rather than a 21-inch front wheel, which it had before. The standard Africa Twin is more catered now for off-road riding, because that's got a larger 21 front wheel and a smaller fuel tank, and is lighter and got smaller dimensions. So if you want to go off-road, big front wheel, smaller, lighter. If you want to ride on the road, big fuel tank, 19-inch front wheel.
Nice. Well, Dave, I hope that makes your choice in an Africa Twin a lot easier. So we've got more questions for you down here on the Honda stand. Ben from Telford has asked about the specs and price for the Hornet 1000.
So this is a brand new model for Honda for 2024. This was just released a few weeks ago. Completely new model for Honda, and this runs the Fireblade engine from 2017.
Nice.
So in terms of horsepower, it's just over 147 horsepower, which is a lot of power for this bike.
It is.
New switchgear, which is backlit, new clocks, TFT screen, shower suspension, we've got traction control, and we've got rider modes. But this is a completely new model for Honda and bears no resemblance really to the CB1000 that holds the older 2015 engine.
Gosh, well, it's very, very impressive. Ben, I hope that answers your question. Next up, Sam from Gloucester has asked, when will the Hornet 1000 arrive in dealerships?
Well, obviously, if you're at the NEC show, you can come and sit and look at the bike. If you go to a Honda dealer, you can put down an order. But the bikes are expected to be early next year, around spring, and that's when pricing will be announced.
Fab. Sam, get your money in. So next up on your Q&A session, we've got Mark from Chippenham, who has asked the seat height on the NX500.
So this is the new NX500 for 2024 from Honda. The quoted seat height is 830 mil. But what we tried to do is try not to get too hung up on the actual measurement and millimeters. What you need to do is come and try some bikes and jump on them, because as you know, as a biker, it might be 830 mil, but once you've sat on it, you know, it can drop 20 mil, 30 mil. And it's also how narrow the seat is, the width of the seat, and how the seat's positioned. And it's same with other models in the Honda range, like the Africa Twin. People see the seat height and see the weight, but it's how the weight is transferred on the bike and how the bike feels when you're actually sat on it. But the best way is to get to a Honda dealer, they'll have loads of demos, then you can actually go for a demo test ride. You can try the bike in your kit, in your boots, you can get it off its side stand, get it back on its side stand. But these will be available in dealers shortly for people to jump on and try.
Fab, I hope that answers your question, Mark. So next up in your Q&A sessions, we've got Daisy from Somerton, who has asked, Which one of the 125cc range would be the best for an absolute beginner?
You're kind of almost spoiled for choice with Honda because we've got the CB125F, which is your quintessential beginner bike, 4-stroke, 125, simple and easy to ride. You've also got a slightly sporty version, which is the CB125R.
Yep.
But then you've got a really cool retro range. So you've got the Grom, you've got the Dax, you've got the Monkey Bike, you've got the 125 Club. Me, personally, I love the Monkey Bike. I think it's just a cool little bike, dead easy, dead simple to ride.
For sure. I think that's one of my favourites too.
Yeah. But also Honda offer a unique custom package to get new riders onto bikes.
For sure. I mean, it includes your training, your test, your motorcycle service plan, and also all your kit included. So hopefully, Daisy, you can get stuck in and get your test done. So next up on our questions, we've got one from John in Wigan, and he's asked regarding the ADV 350 scooter.
Yep.
Is the rear luggage rack a Honda component or is it made by Givi?
Good question. So essentially with all Honda luggage and this top box included, it's designed in partnership when you design the bike.
Yeah.
So Honda don't design the bike and then buy in luggage from other people. It's designed at the same time. So somebody somewhere has tested this top box and this rack, filled it with its maximum weight, tested it with a pillion, rode it 1,000 times over cobbles, tested its stability, tested how it feels on braking. So both are designed at the same time. And if you're buying genuine Honda accessories, it's the same warranty as you do with a bike, so you get 2 years warranty. And this applies to all the luggage, so that all the panniers you see on the Africa Twin, they've tested that at high speed, low speed, off-road, on-road, with weight, not weight, and it's somebody's job to go up and down an airfield with all this luggage, testing the stability and weight. So it's designed in partnership with the bike.
Well, John, I hope that answers your question.